Why? Who needs foreign spies to infiltrate the United States national secrets when Dumb and Dumber are running the military part of the government? Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth is giving away military strike plans, and Trump isn't even aware of where Yemen is, nor that Yemen was being bombed by his own military. U.S. national security officials included Jeffrey Goldberg, editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, in a group chat about an upcoming military strike on Yemen. At first, Goldberg couldn't believe that he was included by text, and nor that he was receiving national security-related military information. The message seemed too out of the ordinary, almost too specific to be real. Then, the bombs started falling. The world found out just before 2 p.m. Eastern Time on March 15th that the United States had launched airstrikes against Houthi targets across Yemen, said Goldberg. But Goldberg knew about the strikes 2 hours before the world did. At 11:44 a.m., Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, had texted him the full military war plans that were very comprehensive, outlining the precise details concerning weapons packages, which targets, and the timeline of the planned operation. Throughout 2024, the Biden administration struggled to effectively counter these growing threats from the Houthis. There were countless meetings, strategic discussions, and diplomatic efforts, but the administration was widely seen as ineffective. In contrast, the incoming Trump administration promised a much more aggressive stance toward the Houthis and their provocations. In the midst of this, the security of communications surrounding sensitive U.S. military actions came into question. It was revealed that top Trump administration officials, in a misstep, had mistakenly included a journalist in an encrypted signal chat room where they were discussing the upcoming strike on the Houthis. This military plan security lapse raised concerns about a potential breach of national security, or more so the incompetency of promoting unqualified people to top positions in government, especially a former Fox News reporter who was in the military less than 4 years and then a few years in the National Guard, along with the fact that he shrugged off an offer from the United States Military Academy as his post-high school education. Hegseth disputed Goldberg's description of the chat late Monday. "I've heard how it was characterized. Nobody was texting war plans, and that's all I have to say about that," Hegseth said shortly after landing in Hawaii. Hegseth went on a tangent concerning Goldberg as a deceitful and highly discredited so-called journalist who's made a profession of peddling hoaxes time and time again, to include the hoaxes of Russia, or the fine people on both sides, hopes or suckers and losers. "This is the guy that peddles in garbage. This is what he does," he added. Trump didn't refute Goldberg's account as it pertains to the military strikes, but just said that even though this journalist from The Atlantic was given access to this private chat about military security plans, that Goldberg's presence had made no impact on the outcomes in Yemen. Trump expressed confidence in his team, saying he was not frustrated by the events leading up to The Atlantic's story. The situation, Trump said, was the only glitch in 2 months, and it turned out not to be a serious one.